Assalamualaikum and hi. I'm glad you are here. Welcome to our group presentation about application of geometry from subject MAT123 Foundation of Geometry. In this presentation, we will discuss about two cases in our daily life that conclude the application of geometry. You must be wondering what the cases are about, right? Stay there, you will figure it out very soon. But before we start, let me introduce to you about our team. As you guys can see here, there are three of us. The first one is Azim, second one is Hafi, and the third one is me myself, Hanafi. Our chosen cases are about the Leaning Tower of Teluk Intan and Milo Ice Cream. For the first case, which is the Leaning Tower of Teluk Intan, we want to install RGB light around the roof of the tower. For the second case, we want to make Milo ice cream using Milo drinks to give to our classmates. Our intentions for these cases are to know what goods are needed with the perfect measurement and also cost for each of it. So, without wasting our time, let's jump to the first case.
The Leaning Tower of Teluk Intan was built in 1885 by contractor Leon Chung Chong. This originally housed the water tank that supplied water to the town area and reserve during drought and fire. The tower have a pagoda-shaped design. It looks like an 8-story high, but actually it's just 3-story high. Now, the Leaning Tower serves as a clock tower. The roof of the Leaning Tower was shaped hexadecagon, which is 16 sides. Each side is 2.3 meters. But in this case, we want to wrap the Leaning Tower use the RGB light in circle form.
Oh hey guys, I'm back. So now, I'm going to show you how the calculation was done. So, the first thing you need when you do a calculation is a calculator. This is very useful when you do a calculation. So, in the previous slide, you guys can know that Azim has told you that we want to wrap the LED lights in a circle shape. We don't want to wrap it in the original shape because the roof of Leaning Tower has 16 sides, which called as a hexadecagon. We want to wrap it in a circle so it may be look more prettier. So now, let's begin the calculation. So the roof has 16 sides and the interior angle of circle is 360. The first thing you need to do is find the interior angle for one side. So 360 minus with 360 divided with 16. So you will get 22.5 for one side. So this is the interior angle for one side. After that, you need to draw a triangle so you guys can see it more easier. So this is 22.5. Oh, sorry, my bad. I forgot to tell you that the base length is 2.3 meter. Okay. So now, you guys need to find the side angle. So 180 minus with 2.5, you will get 157.5. This is for the both side angle. But we only need 1. So we need to divide it with 2. So you will get 78.75. After you got the side angle, you need to divide the triangle into 2. Because we want to find circle. If we want to find a circle, we must use the 2 pi r. If we don't have the radius, then how we could find the circle? So, after we divide the triangle into 2, we will find the apothem. Apothem is equal to radius. So, after you divide it, you need to separate it into 2 so you guys can see it more easier. So this is the radius, this is the side. Interior side is 78.75. So the base will divide with 2 also. You will get 1.15. So as you guys can see here, this is the right angle triangle. So when you have right angle triangle, you guys can use the Pythagorean theorem. So as you guys can see, we need to find the radius. The radius is on the opposite, so we need to use the tan. Tan 78.75 is equal to radius divide with 1.15. Okay, and then you will get the radius is 5.7814. After you get the radius, you need to substitute into the circle formula, which is 2 pi r, because we want to wrap it in a circle shape. So 2 pi 5.7814 is equal to 36.3256. So this is the circle for one roof. Now, the length for each roof is 36.32 meters. Based on our research on online shopping platform, as you guys can see here, a set of LED lamp is equivalent to 20 meters and it costs 52 ringgit and 79 cent. So for one roof, we needed 2 sets of lamp. So to wrap the whole building's roof, which is 8 roof, we need times it with 2. So 8 times 2 is equal to 16 sets. So now let's count the total cost. The total cost is 16 times with the price of one set, but don't forget the postage fee, which is 12 ringgit. So the total cost for the project is 856 ringgit and 64 cent.
So now, I will summarize our first case. With all the measurement and also calculation, we can conclude that the length of each roof is 36.32 meter. Each roof will have 2 sets of RGB lamp that length 20 meter each. Because we have 8 roofs in total, so we need 16 sets of RGB lamp. The cost for all the RGB lamp with postage cost is 856 ringgit and 64 cents. Oh, before I forgot, the geometry concept used in this case are circumference of circle and angle of triangle. I think that's all for this first case. Let's move to the second one.
For this second case, we want to make ice cream that originally came from Milo drinks, which is we want to give it to our 18 classmates for the last day of class. But the most interesting part is we want to make it into 3 different shapes, such as cuboid, cylinder, and triangular prism, so that each person can get a different types of shape. So our intention is to calculate how much Milo drinks that we need and how much does it cost for this case.
Now we proceed for the calculation. The first shape of the mold is cylinder. Now we want to find the volume of the cylinder. The volume formula of cylinder is pi r square h. Now here we got the radius of cylinder is 1.5 cm and the height of cylinder is 11 cm. And then we need to insert the value to the formula. And we got the answer is 24.75 cm cube. This answer is for each cylinder. Since we want it 6 ice cream, we need to times 6. And we got the answer is 466.527 cm cube. For the next shape of mold is cuboid. Here also we want to find the volume of cuboid. So the volume formula of cuboid is width times length times height. Now we got the width is 2.5 cm, the length is 2.5 cm also, and the height is 11 cm. Now we need to insert the value to the formula, and we got it 68.75 cm cube. Since this also we want 6 ice cream, so we need to times 6 and we got the total value is 412 and 5 cm. For the last shape of mold is triangular prism. Here we also want to find the volume. So the volume formula of triangular prism is area of triangle times height. Here we use Heron formula for the area of triangle, which is square root of s minus a, s minus b, s minus c. And when we times height, we got the volume. So here we got the sides of triangle is equal, which is 3.5 cm. Now we use the value to get the s. For the s, we need to total up the side and divide by 2. Since we got the sides is 3.5, we plus 3.5 plus 3.5 plus 3.5, we divide by 2, and we got the s is 5.25. So since we got the s, we insert to the formula and times height, which is 11, and we got 58.34 cm cube. Since we also want 6 ice cream, so we need to times by 6, and we got the total is 350 and 0.088 cm cube. Based on our observation at the local hypermarket, we got the price of Milo for each 200 ml is RM1.70. Lastly, we need to find how much Milo drinks needed and the total cost of Milo drinks. So we need to total up the volume of each shape, and we got 1229.115 cm cube, and then we need to divide by 200 ml, and we got 6.1456. So we assume we need to buy 7 drinks of Milo, and for the total cost, we need to times RM1.70, and we got the total cost is RM11.90.
You have heard and see our explanation for this second case. So it's time for summarization. For this case, after doing all the calculation, we have got the conclusion. First of all, the volume of each mole. For the cylinder shape, it is 24.75 pi cm cube. For the cuboid shape, it is 68.75 cm cube. And the last one, for the triangular prism, is 58.348 cm cube. The second one, after we got volume for each mold, we have times it with 6. So we got 1229.115 cm cube in the total of the volume of Milo drinks needed. So we can conclude that we need 7 pieces of 200 ml Milo drinks that cost us RM11.90. Lastly, the geometry concept that we use in this case are volume of cylinder, cuboid, and triangular prism. Other than that, we also use some minor concept of geometry such as the concept of circle and triangle. So that's it for the second case. Geometry really helps us in this real world and also plays a vital role in our daily life. First, geometry helps humans to have a whole appreciation of their world. We can find so many applications of geometry everywhere, especially in building architecture. Second, geometrical exploration can help the students' development of problem-solving skills. With the help of geometry, many students are presently solving many problems. This helps them to understand more about their studies. Fourth, geometry is used by a lot of people on a daily basis. That leads them to be very good at thinking visually. So, that's all for this presentation. I hope you guys understand and enjoy every single second in this video. We sincerely apologize if you have made any mistakes along this presentation. See you next time. Assalamualaikum and bye.